need to drop for my desired velocity, and I like 1,300 feet per second because that's about the limit to where it'll cycle in automatic. Did a nice job there. Then cut up primer. And in here we'll see, I've got a bunch of loads we're going to be pattern testing, but these are the 4 that I've loaded so far. You'll see. Looks pretty good. Okay guys, I got a quick video here for you. I found some new wads. Well, they're an old wad, but I've never used them before. We had an opportunity to go to a local place. I guess local, it's about an hour drive, but as far as getting reloading products, I guess you can call it local since it's in the state. But this is Reloading Specialties Incorporated, and they're also known as RSI, the Sam 1 wads. I've never used the Sam 1 wads, but we're going to look at this together. I have loaded a couple for testing. I wanted to load another in a few different shell here, and I've not loaded one of these off camera, so you're going to go right along with me, and we're going to do this together. This load is coming straight out of the Alliant book. You can go to the Alliant website and get this, so you won't have to wait for any of this. If you want to order a book or anything, you don't have to buy the book. If you'll just order, go on there, you can download the book, or if you want a print version, you can just request it, and it may take a little while to get it, but you will get it. So here we go. Remington. I've featured these shells before, I think, maybe. But this is the shell. This is my favorite shell, my favorite steel shot shell in 2 3/4 inch. And so I always want to see what I can do with them. So let's go here, and I'll make sure, yeah, you got a good view. And we de-primed that, resized. And this needs a Federal 209A primer. We will stick that in there. Got that in there nice and neat. So what do we need? Powder. Well, it depends on what we want to do with it. So let's take a look here. What I want to do, maybe a 1 ounce load. I can even do an 1 1/8 ounce load with the Remington shells. I'm going to do a 1 ounce load of number 3s because that gives me the pellet count. I have at least 150 pellets, which is what I normally like. I know I loaded 120 something in the previous shell of number 2s, but it'll work. You can get by with less pellets whenever you're shooting geese because you're shooting at a bigger target. Your pattern can be spread out. So anyways, I need 35.5 grains of Alliant steel powder. We'll measure that out here. There it is, 35.5. So I got 35.5 grains of Alliant steel powder. I'm going to dump that right in there. It just falls right in. I've got the RSI Sam 1 wads. What's special about these wads is, if you'll look, they're ribbed, sort of like what Ballistic Products has in their Ranger, or their Ranger Elite. And the idea is, of course, it has less contact with the barrel, there's less drag, but you can just feed these in here if you wanted to, like that. I want to see how they load through a loader machine. So this is set up for steel shot. This swinging like this, if it wasn't set up for steel shot, that wouldn't swing like that. That's part of your steel shot kit. And I will stick that there. And it did exactly what they said it would do in the book. These are a tapered wad. Now, they're not tapered for tapered shells. They get thicker as it gets to the bottom. The petals get thicker. So as it gets to the bottom, the petals get thicker right here. It's a straight wall wad, but as it gets to the bottom, the petals get thicker, and it likes to hang up on your loader machines. So you can just do good old standby, feed it in there like that. It drops right in like you want it to, and pack it. Don't have to pack it that much, but I just do. Steel number 3s. And let's get 437 grains. So let's take this to 437, or as close as we can. Whoop, a little bit more, a little bit too much. A lot of reloading books will tell you that if you're going to drop these from a bar, you need to get as close as you can to be within 1 pellet. Okay, so this is looking good. Right up there. I'm going to slide this right back in here, and we will make sure we've got, oh, that's an 8 point. See, that's why it pays a double check. There's a 6 right there. And let's crimp them. And I get this. I will take that all day. You can probably make that a little bit flatter and with having less swirls in it or such, but I'll take that all day. All the pellets are contained inside the wad. That is a thick wad. I mean, it's very hard plastic, so everybody has bragged about it for years, but this thing, I mean, I'm just more impressed by this every day. I mean, look at that. Look at that crown that you get right there. That nice taper. This thing will run smooth. I don't know, that shell may not look that good brand new. But anyways, this is one that you can do if you need the Sam 1. If you have the Sam 1 wads or access to them, you can put these together in 12 gauge. And for all you guys that are asking about 20 gauge, I'm just waiting. I do have some 20 gauge 3-inch Sam 1 wads as well. And what I'm going to do with them is, right now, I'm waiting for some once fired holes to show up. Got a few folks that shoot them. They're shooting this year, this duck season, and so they'll bring me their once fired shells, and I'll be able to put together some 20 gauge steel for the very first time also. So hopefully you guys can be excited about that. But anyways, if you like this, give it a shot and tell me what you think. I haven't patterned it. Maybe you want to pattern it. Maybe you have patterned it. Leave your comments down below. Let us know how it works for you. If you like the Sam 1 wads, if you've had experience with them, go ahead and leave us a comment down there. And we'd love to hear from you and what you think. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this one. We'll bring another one to you soon. Take care. Have a good time in the woods.